couple turnovers aside, it's been on fire since Dak's been back.
A third down, draw to Pollard, knifing up the middle, going to be short.
There's opportunities for guys to play today who for Washington get a good chance to evaluate.
Oh, Anger drops it, picks it up, in trouble, and he is dropped. Back to throw it for the first time. Going over the middle has McLaurin racing in for the end zone and a score. This NFL stuff is easy.
Goes for a touchdown. You can see Terry McLaurin. He's going to come in. He's just going to chatter, and he's just going to run a drag right across that middle backer, Damone Clark. He gets him to stop his feet, and then his speed there on the shallow.
Four-man rush. Prescott in trouble, in real trouble, and he is sacked. Montez Sweat.
He's not going to be afraid to rely on these legs of Sam Howell.
Stunt coming. Howell sees it, unloads, complete for a first. No, it was dropped.
Terry McLaurin to clear, and you think that's got to be a first down.
Here's Turpin, and he fumbles the ball. And it's loose, and Washington looks like they have it with Holmes.
The special teams coordinator for Dallas, two huge mistakes by the special teams units early in this game, and you see Holmes, he clearly recovers that muff, and again, Washington takes over deep inside Dallas territory.
Wow, you're right.
But if it's not here, there's 31 other teams that are evaluating this.
3rd and 5. Howell looking. Yeah, he is buried. Nowhere to go that time as Micah Parsons came up. Dorrance Armstrong there too. So now it'll be Joey Sly for a field goal. 31 yards on the try. And the kick is shanked. No good.
They just want to be playing their best ball. They want to play clean, getting in and out, and that's been the furthest from what they've been able to do.
3rd down, Prescott running. Can't find anyone, and he's taken down.
Because they can only have Trayvon Diggs cover the opposing team's best player.
Howell has it. Look at this lane. Going to run and going to pick up the first down. Pressure. Howell's in trouble, and he's still on his feet. Now he goes down. Sam Williams.
He's able to return, and that he's all right.
Patterson cuts up the middle. Good cut. Patterson showing the speed. 11th play of the drives. Howell looking to throw. Back foot, end zone. Intercepted. Malik Hooker right there. And the turnover for Dallas.
He takes that all the way untouched.
Four-man rush. Prescott. That one might be a pick six. It will be. Touchdown Washington. You believe that?
You're going to see they just run a little speed out here to the wide side of the field, and he squats and just jumps it. He sees that coming from depth the entire time, and back-to-back turnover-worthy plays. You see Noah Brown, they just call that a speed out. Just going to round that 5-6 yards out. Ability that we've been talking about.
Al taps, throws, caught. Dotson, his first of the game. And then the speed. Jahan Dotson into Dallas territory, and he's inside the 40.
They line him up all over different spots along the defensive line. As you mentioned, he's having a career year.
3rd and long. Howell over the middle. That's not going to get it done as going to get on track against a four-man rush. Prescott dancing around and now throws to the middle as Schultz has his first catch of the day and still up and going. Gets up, has a first down.
They can.
Prescott over the middle, in stride, good throw and a first down. Four-man rush this time. Prescott stands in, delivers. Schultz got a first down.
Final read.
Over the middle. Hilton's got it. Diving forward near the 25. Another first down. Prescott firing, and it's caught for the touchdown. C.D. Lamb. With 6 seconds left.
Bobby McCain here in the slot. I'm not exactly sure why he doesn't just paste on to CeeDee Lamb. There's no other receiver in his area. You know they have to throw the ball into the end zone. And let's see him push the ball down the field a little bit.
3rd and 1, they're going to run it, and that is a disaster. The Dallas line all over it. Chauncey Golston and others. Far side, Elliott didn't turn around. 3rd and 12. Prescott throwing it way deep. Far sideline, incomplete. Hilton, the intended receiver. First down, looking to throw. Al far side, has a completion to Dotson, and then spins and turns on the speed for a first down.
Early success.
Here's Hal on the fake, gets it out. Thomas, the tight end, penalty flag flies.
It's been interesting to see him try to manage the moment here and some of the frustrations, as well as obviously that great start. See how he keeps it up.
2nd down, fires Dotson in stride, beauty of a throw.
The big level, the small things will still sort itself out the more time he gets.
They're going to run to Patterson, have a first down. And still going. Still running. Look at this, taking on everyone inside the 10. It'll bring Curtis Samuel in the backfield now. Going to run a little option. Howe, foot in the ground, nice cut. Howe is in! Touchdown, Washington. Four-man rush. Prescott stands in, incomplete.
Barring some sudden turnaround here today, that appears the way Dallas came out.
Here's how to throw it. Loading up. Going deep. And he's got a man. It is caught by McLaurin. Howell throws incomplete. 28-yard field goal try for Sly, and that one he's got. Missed 2 previously. Washington adds to their lead. Make it 23-6.
Sometimes it takes a week like this of humbling to get some of this worked out, and you come back, you have your best week of practice, and you feel like you're better off as a result.
Prescott on target there has been incredible. That's why today's so jarring. Pressure on him here near side, and Hilton goes up to get that one.
That time he gets called for a hold.
Blitz coming. Prescott unloads quickly. Lamb, nice caught, CeeDee Lamb. 3rd and 2. Prescott gonna run, and he's taken down just short.
You know, imagine they have a sneak. There's no question they have something off of it.
Boy.
Wow, it's really close.
And get the division and the #1 seed. So here is Patterson sprinting through the hole, and a first down for the Commanders.
Try to trade up, try to get one of the marquee quarterbacks. It seems that's really the only approach possible.
3rd down and 4. They're going to be short. Patterson on the carry.
It's just not the formula for sustained success.
Sly with a 22-yard field goal, and Washington extends to a 20-point lead.
There's a lot of really positives that they can work through. It's just a matter of how confident they are that he's the quarterback going into next season.
One more run. Davis gets absolutely decked. Oh my goodness, Forrest. And that should do it. 26-6, the Commanders take down the Cowboys. Aaron Andrews, Tom Rinaldi, Mike Pereira, Greg Olson, our entire NFL on Fox team.